His disciples had gone into town to buy food. That's John chapter 4, verse 8. What happens when we get hurt, guys? Whether it's a paper cut or this big emotional insult, right? We immediately pull back. We examine the depth of our wound, trying to process what just happened, what burned our hearts. And the same things happen physically as well as emotionally. We get hurt, we pull back. And once we're hurt, some of us hide and examine our wounds in the safety of our rooms. There we cry ourselves to sleep at night or find other forms of comfort. A lot of us hide our wounds by going out and making as many friends and attending as many social events as possible. But really, we're just trying to distract ourselves, right? We're afraid to be alone because that means we have to face our scars. Guys, no matter who you are or no matter where you've been, we all have emotional coping mechanisms, and the woman in this story had one as well. And hers was to avoid everyone at all costs. She was at the well at noon because she knew no one else would be. It would just be her. In a few weeks, we'll learn more about this woman and we'll find out some of the choices she's made in her life. We'll see that this woman was not a goody-good Christian girl or an angel by no means, guys. She was a veteran at making mistakes, big mistakes. And people love it when we make mistakes, don't they? People talk, people gossip, people judge, people point, people hurt. And Jesus, being 100% God, He knew exactly what was going on in her life. And instead of going into town like the disciples, we see Jesus stay at the well. Are you starting to see how going through this story, you just can't help but get a feeling like Jesus has been orchestrating this divine appointment the entire time? It's like He's up to something, right? So we hurt, we hide, and often we hide where no one can get to us. Right? Just think critically for a second. No one can get to us when we hide. That's no one except Jesus. This story proves that He knew the woman would be coming to the well at noon, just like He knows where to find us when we hide. Whether it's on a tear-soaked pillow in the middle of the night, or it's in the back of the classroom or in the corner of the lunchroom, guys, wherever it is, Jesus knows where to find us. Whether it's in the strobe lights of a club or, in the longest fiction novel you can find. Jesus knows where we hide, and He loves us anyway. If you consider the context of Jesus' physical condition in this part of the story, you can really see how much He cares about the stranger He's never even met. His disciples were running into town to buy food because they were hungry. Jesus is sitting down because He's tired. Remember, He just walked through a scorching desert. Yet instead of running into town to grab a bite to eat with the guys, Jesus stays. Jesus waits. Jesus came to save. And this is so evident in this part of the story because we see Him put aside all of His needs and focus on meeting the needs of a stranger, of this woman who doesn't know Him at all. Guys, when we hurt, we hide. We hide from ourselves even. And Jesus knows exactly where to find us. And He waits for us patiently, orchestrating that one-on-one with our broken hearts. And for some of us, it just might be this video. I know for me it was this Bible study. My friend, Jesus wants a one-on-one with every single one of us.